Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching our continuous coverage on the big judgment by the Supreme Court earlier today upholding the validity of the abrogation of Article 370. I'm Shivani Gupta, and over the next 1 hour, we'll continue to get you more reactions that are pouring in on this. Remember, the court has not only upheld the validity of the abrogation of Article 370, it has also gone on to now clarify once and for all that this article was only meant for temporary purposes and that the President's action was not nullified in the order that was given to abrogate it. The Apex Court has also said that statehood for Jammu and Kashmir should be restored, directed the state elections be held by end of September 2024. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has hailed the verdict, calling it historic, adding that the court has fortified the essence of unity of India. Meanwhile, top government sources have informed CNN News18 that the government is ready for elections within the stipulated period and that statehood will be granted as per the promises already made on the floor of the House as well and to the court and the public of Kashmir.
Political parties in Kashmir Valley have echoed one word after Supreme Court's verdict. Disappointed is one word which almost every political party has used in their messaging to the media. Well, Mehbooba Mufti tweeted a video where she spoke in length about people should not get disappointed with the verdict and the Supreme Court is something where it should not end. She said that this will go on and it's a long battle which people of Kashmir along with these political parties have to fight. This is what she has said in that video and said that this is not a loss of people of Kashmir but loss of idea of India. Apart from him, Umar Abdullah again also said that he is disappointed, but yes, there is still some ray of hope. He also tweeted out a couplet in Urdu. Apart from that, we have also seen that Ghulam Nabi Azad, who we spoke to, also said that he is disappointed given the fact that sort of geography that Kashmir has and the hostile borders that we have. The Supreme Court should have considered that, including the instrument accession and the historical background that Jammu and Kashmir comes with. He also said that now Kapil Sibal, he has spoken to him, and apart from Kapil Sibal, there are a battery of lawyers who he is in touch with, and then they will decide the future course of action after reading and going through very well through the verdict that has been delivered by Supreme Court. Remember, there are elaborate security arrangements. If you see behind me, police also been deployed at Lal Chowk to ensure that incident-free day remains.
Let's go across to Altaf Bukhari, Jammu and Kashmir. Apni party president now joining us for his first reactions on the big judgment of the Supreme Court. Mr. Bukhari, would you not concede that after the ratification of the Supreme Court today on all counts, it is time for Jammu and Kashmir parties to accept the new reality that Article 370 is gone and there's no point, harboring any ill will on this issue?
While we are disappointed because we had expected the Supreme Court to uphold the Article 370, but with a heavy heart, there is no other option but we have to bow our heads before the judgment of the Supreme Court. Having said so, our lawyers are still going through the judgment because these are first reactions to it. I always believe that this was less of a legal matter, this is more of a political issue and it should have been fought in the people's court, not in the judicial court. Nevertheless, the issue will remain alive in the people's court. Okay.
In fact, taking on from what you just said, that this was not so much a legal issue per se. Many would say they saw it coming. But as you say, this is more a political issue. I will add a word to it. It is more an emotional issue. Would you agree to that? And that is why you believe that parties like yourself will continue to go to the people with this issue?
No. I agree because the political parties which were in power for last 75 years hoodwinked the people, along with, in association with Government of India. They hoodwinked people, they emotionally blackmailed people, and that is how it came to become an emotional issue. But at least I can say one thing, that the public at large is behaving. They have not resorted to any sort of violence, and I know they have given peace a chance in 2019 and peaceful environment will continue.
But when you say that this issue will remain alive in the public's court, are you suggesting that this is still something you will take to the public before, let's say, the next legislative assembly elections?
Look, our taking or not taking does not make any difference, but this is an issue which will always be raked up.
Okay.
Always there will be one or the other view for it.
All right.
I for one, or the political, or my political party, I will tell you, we did float a party in post abrogation, and we did come to Delhi. We also, when we came to Delhi, I am happy that at least we could get at that time protection for
Unfortunately,
jobs
I've
for
just
the
had to
locals
cut
of
out
Jammu
of
and
this.
Kashmir.
Altaf Bukhari, I do thank you for joining us for your first reactions. We're cutting across to Rajya Sabha now, where there's more taking place. Let's cut it.